Hello everyone. Today we will solve some more numerical problems based on force, composition and resolution of the force. Here, first problem is that four forces are acting on a body of mass small m as given in the diagram. Find resultant force acting on the body. Here you can see in the red diagram that the small m is mass of the body and four forces of different magnitude are acting in different directions on the body. Here you can see that a 3 Newton force is acting in plus x direction, a 1 Newton force is acting in minus x direction, and 5 Newton force is acting in plus y direction. A 2 Newton force is acting in third quadrant. Here we can make an equivalent diagram. The green diagram is the equivalent diagram. So you can see that a 3 Newton force is acting in plus x direction and a 1 Newton force, it is acting in minus x direction. A 5 Newton force is acting in plus y direction and a 2 Newton force is acting in third quadrant. So let us say that capital R is the resultant force and it is making an angle of theta with the positive x-axis. So its component along the x-axis will be written as r cos theta. Similarly, we can write the component of all the forces along the positive x-axis. So 3n will have the component 3n cos 0, 5n will have 5n cos 90 plus 1n cos 180 degree because this angle is 180 degree, and it is, we can assume that this 2 Newton force is acting in the middle of the third quadrant. So this angle is 180 degree and we can assume it as 45 degree. So the total angle will be 2 to 5 degree. So we will write 2n cos 2 to 5 degree. Let us say it is equation number 1. Now cos 0 is 1, so it will be written as 3n. Cos 90 is 0, so it will be 0. Cos 180, cos 90 plus 90 minus sin 90, so it will be minus 1. And cos 2 to 5 degree, it will be written as cos 180 plus 45 degree. Cos 180 plus theta minus cos theta, so it will be minus cos 45 degree. So we can write the value of r cos theta as equal to 2n minus 2n upon root 2 because cos 45 is equal to 1 upon root 2. Let us say it is equation number 2. Similarly, we can write the component of the resultant force along the y-axis and that will be equal to r sin theta. So similarly, we can write the component of all the forces along the y-axis and those will be equal to 3n sin 0 plus 5n sin 90 plus 1n sin 180 degree plus 2n sin 2 to 5 degree. Let us say it is equation number 3. Now here sin 0 is 0, so this will be 0. Sin 90 is 1, so it will be written as 5n. Sin 180 degree, it is sin 90 plus 90 will be cos 90 and it will be equal to 0. Then sin 2 to 5 degree, it will be written as sin 180 plus 45 degree, it will be minus sin 45, so it will be minus 2n sin 45 degree. So when we solve it, it comes out to be 5 root 2 minus 2 upon root 2. Let us say it is equation number 4. Now we can find the value of the capital R. It will be equal to, if we square the equation number 2 and 4 and then add, it comes out to be r square cos square theta plus sin square theta, and this will be equal to 2 root 2 minus 2 upon root 2 whole square plus 5 root 2 minus 2 upon root 2 whole square. Now cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. So when we solve it, we found that capital R is equal to 33 minus 14 root 2 to the power 1 by 2 Newton. Now we can find the direction of the resultant force also. So it will be equal to, if we divide equation number 4 by equation number 2, then we can find here tan theta, and it will be equal to 5 root 2 minus 2 upon 2 root 2 minus 2. So theta will be equal to tan inverse 5 root 2 minus 2 upon 2 root 2 minus 2. The next problem is that a force of 50 Newton is making an angle of 60 degree with the positive x-axis. Find its resolved parts. Here you can see in the red diagram that a force of 50 Newton is acting and it is making an angle of 60 degree with the positive x-axis. So we can resolve this force into two components. One will be along the x-axis and one will be along the y-axis. Let us say Fx is the force component along the x-axis and Fy is the force component along the y-axis. So we can write Fx as equal to 50 cos 60, and cos 60 is equal to 1 by 2, so it comes out to be 25 Newton. Similarly, the y component of the force 50 Newton will be Fy is equal to 50 sin 60, as sin 60 is equal to root 3 by 2, so it comes out to be 25 root 3. Now these resolved parts will have the same effect as the force of 50 Newton. The next problem is that two forces of 5 Newton and 3 Newton are working along two adjacent sides of a parallelogram. The angle between the adjacent side is 60 degree. Find resultant force magnitude. Here you can see that these are the adjacent sides of the parallelogram, and a force of 5 Newton is acting along the OA direction and a 3 Newton force is acting along the OB direction. Let us say that the angle between the two forces is 60, which is given. So we can find the resultant force that will be along the diagonal of the parallelogram. So from the formula we can write R square is equal to 5 square plus 3 square plus 2 into 5 into 3 cos 60 degree. So when we solve it, it comes out to be 7 Newton. This formula, you know that it was equal to like R square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Thank you.